Okay, let's try this again. Here we go. So the other side, I believed it stopped when we were coming onto our left side. So here we go. We're going to balance on our right foot this time. Press that right foot into the mat. Slight bend in the knee. Going to bring the left knee up. Engage those core root locks. Good. I'm going to add a little bit of movement in here. So we're going to work through a warrior three pose. So we're going to hinge here at that right hip, send that left leg, straighten it out behind us. Good. Inhale, bring the knee back in. Slow and controlled, back through warrior three. And again, hands can come to the side if that helps the balance. 2 more times. Last time. Good. Pull the knee in. Hold. Going to add our twist in here. Our right hand's going to come to the left knee or outside of that thigh and open up towards the left side. Good. Back through center. If you drop that knee down, bring it back up. Good. Last warrior three. So we're going to bring it back. We're going to hold. Good. And as we come down, let that left leg come out behind. Pyramid pose here. So on our other side, on our right side, I did a reverse prayer pose, which is this behind your back. This time I'm going to grab opposite elbows. So find your space. You can stay in the same arm, the arms that you had last time. You can change it up. You do you, boo, right? So stargazer pose. Find all 4 corners of both feet. Lift the heart, slightly lift the gaze. Good. Slowly come forward over that front leg for the pyramid pose. Keep the spine long for as long as you can. Keep weight into that back leg. You can always drop your hands towards your thigh, your shin, the mat, whenever you're ready. And again, here we're working that left hip, squaring it towards the front of the mat. That right hip is pressing back slightly. Go ahead and let the hands come down. Fold over that front leg, deep stretch. Good. We're going to shift the weight into the right foot for the standing split pose. Get out of your ant. Good. Shift the weight, lift that left leg. You can fold down. And again, it's not about the height here. What we're working at isn't about that. It's more about the balance, the how it feels for you. Good. Bring that left leg down to meet the right, forward fold. Inhale, rise into mountain. Exhale down. I'm going to skip back so my head's not cut off. I'm going to take a chair pose from here. Inhale, reach up. Shift the weight into the heels, bend the knees, sitting back. And I'm actually going to bring my hands down a little bit lower. Reaching in all directions. I'm lifting my toes. I want to be able to look down and see my toes so the knees aren't jutting forward. Good. We're going to fly a little bit here, flying chair. So inhale, on your next exhale, we'll bring the hands back. Reach, inhale, back up. Exhale. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, back. Good, last one, hold. Good, forward fold. Good, we're going to walk the hands towards the front of the mat, feet towards the back of the mat, downward facing dog. let's drop down onto our knees. You can bring that blanket back in. We're not going to be here for too long, but it always helps to have that extra cushion. So we're going to work through gate pose, one of my favorite poses. Going to bring our right leg out to the right. Stack everything on this left side, knee, hip, shoulder. Hand's going to come gently on that right leg. Inhale, left arm up, and then slowly graze down that leg. Now don't put pressure down on the knee, on the ankle, so be gentle. Good, really reach through the left fingertips. Think of maybe even stacking the shoulders. Good, beautiful side body stretch. Good, inhale back up. Gonna bring our left hand down towards the mat. Stack everything here, so bring that shoulder back, stack the hips. Right arm towards the sky. You can stay right here if you want to add a little bit extra. Lift that right leg. Slight flex in that right foot if you want to take it there. Continue to look at the right fingertips with the gaze if that's safe for your neck. Good. A little bit of an extra option is bending that right knee, reaching with your right hand towards your foot. You can stay right here. You can actively press your foot back into your hand. Slight arch in the back, activating. Good. So before we come down, if you took it this far, straighten the leg, straighten the arm. Good. Then come back down. We'll switch sides. So left leg out to the side. Stack everything here on this right side. Inhale, right arm up. Exhale, graze down that leg, gate pose, Parigasana. Think about stacking the shoulders here. Reaching through the fingertips, pressing down through that left foot. Good, inhale back up. Right hand's gonna come down towards the mat. Stack, reach. You can stay here if you want that extra, lift that left leg. Breathe. Good, another extra option would be turning the gaze towards the top fingertips. And if you want to take that even further, bend that left knee, reach around with your left hand. Press the foot into the hand. Good. Straighten the leg, straighten the arm. So come back down. Good. A little bit of a camel pose here. You can tuck the toes if you like. You can bring the hands to the upper glutes, the lower back. Pinch those shoulder blades together. Good. So in camel, try something a little bit different here. Okay, so it's as we're up against the wall. Our hips can't come any more forward. We're lifting the heart, the gaze towards the sky. So think about opening up the heart here. You can even come into a fist, pressing into the lower back gently, pressing the elbows towards each other, slightly lifting the gaze. Good, back through center. We're going to take it there again. If you want to take it a little bit further, you can keep those toes tucked. Reach around, right hand towards that right heel, left hand towards the left heel. Good. You want to have control of the head and neck here, so try not to let it drop back. Good, gently coming back up, child's pose here. Sit back under the heels, let the lower back stretch. Good, inhale, come back up. Let's come down onto our tummies for a few moments. Get a little bit of extra core work in here, lower back. So let's bring our right hand towards our right foot. Pull that right glute in. You can lower down into more of a half crocodile pose, letting your head rest. We're gonna pull the heel in, just to where you can. Take care of your knees. Good, let's switch sides. So left foot, left hand towards the left foot. Half bow pose. So we're not quite lifting up yet. Good. So release that leg. Gonna bring the arms out in front of us. So from here we're gonna do a bit of a spinal balance with our opposite arm and opposite leg, kind of how we do our spinal balance kneeling, but we're gonna do it on the ground. So I'm gonna extend my right leg up behind me and lift my left arm and lift. And keep my head down on the mat. I can gently lift, reaching out in both directions. Good, lower down, let's switch sides. So this is my left leg, my right arm. Reach, reach, reach. Good, lower back down. This time, let's do all upper body and all lower body. So extend those arms out in front of us, superhero pose. Next inhale, let's reach the arms up, lift the chest. We're lifting the legs off the mat. Don't know if you could see, I hope you can. But breathe. Good. Next exhale, lower down, crocodile pose. You can let those palms rest on each other. Rest your forehead or your chin down. Good. Superhero pose one more time. Arms out in front. Legs straightened behind you. Extended. We're going to inhale and lift and reach. You can always keep the fingertips closer to the mat for a little extra support. Try not to rely on them too much. Really use your core here. Use the tummy, use the lower back. Breathe. And add a little swimming, Michael Phelps action in here if you like. Reach. Good. Lower down, crocodile pose. You like to do a little windshield wipers, bend the knees, let the feet go from side to side, just gently. Good, let's come back forward one last time. Little bit of a baby cobra pose. So palms are going to come underneath the shoulders again. We're going to inhale and lift our chest, peel the chest off the mat, elbows at the sides. Breathing. But we're going to add on a little bit here. So reach out through the toes. And if and when you're ready, we can lift the palms off the mat. So really, really using your core here. Good, lower down, child's pose from here, sitting back, take a breath, let the lower back stretch. Good, let's come back up, let's come through a seated position. Bring those legs out in front. Slight flex in the feet here. Don't have to get too crazy with it, but find those sit bones as always. Find that length in the spine, shoulders down. We're going to inhale, reach up. Exhale, lower over our legs, hinge here at the hips. Slight flex in the feet. Think about a long spine. Good. Now, if you'd like to round out your back a little bit more and fold. Good. Inhale, coming back up. Let's come into a butterfly or cobbler's pose. So bring the bottoms of the feet together. You don't have to have your feet too close into your body. It's all up to how you feel today, your anatomy, your hips, your knees, how they're all feeling. Let's think about straightening the spine here though. Always find the sit bones. Sitting up a little bit taller. You can even bring your hands down by the hips. Not necessarily lifting your seat off the mat, but maybe creating a little bit of space in your spine here. Pressing up, and also press the knees down and away. Be mindful about your body in these poses. Good. Let's straighten out that right leg. Keep that left leg in on the inside of your right. Half butterfly. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold down. Slight flex in that foot. You want the toes towards the sky. Good. Inhale, coming back up. So that left leg, we're going to bring over the right. Find those sit bones again. So Lord of the Fish here, we're going to be twisting towards our left side. So bring that right elbow. You can pull that knee in. You can also come around, bring the outside of the elbow and sort of push away. Whatever feels better for you. That back hand behind you, prop your spine up long. Good. Hopefully a deeper twist since you're a little bit more warmed up. Good. Back through center. Let's switch sides with that half butterfly first. So left leg extended, right knee bent. Inhale, reach up, slight flex in that foot as you slowly lower down. Coming back up. Let's bring that right leg over our left for Lord of the Fish. This time we're going to be twisting towards our right side. So left elbow is going to catch on that knee. Use that right hand to prop you up tall. Nice deep twist. Slight flex in that straight foot helps keep your body active. Back through center. Straighten those legs out. A little bit of a reverse plank here. Let's start with a reverse tabletop. So bend the knees. You're going to bring the feet about hip distance. Palms beside you again, maybe a little bit behind your bottom. We're going to inhale, press the feet into the mat. Going to lift the hips off the mat. Again here with your head coming back, have control of it. Don't want it to just flop towards the mat. Lift the hips up. You want to take this a little bit further. You can straighten the legs for that reverse plank, working the toes towards the mat. Super deep for the shoulders, so take care of yourself here. Good. Slowly lower back down. I'm going to roll down onto our backs. I'm going to go ahead and turn my mat just like I do in class, right? So maybe you can see me a little bit extra. Good. All right, so lower down. The best part, right? So pull the knees into the chest. Maybe a little side to side rock. Good. Let's extend the left leg on the mat. It can be left hover in the weeds. Pull that right knee in. Good, let's switch sides. So again, right foot can be left to hover slightly. You can always rest it down. Really pull that left knee in. Let's switch sides. We'll go a little faster. Switch. Switch. Good. Switch. Good. Pull both knees in. Little side to side rock. Potato bug. Good. We're going to extend that left leg. This time go ahead and let it rest on the mat. We're going to add in a little bit of a twist here. So pull that right knee in. Left hand's going to stay on that right knee. Right arm's going to come out to the side. Hi, neighbors. And then they're wondering what I'm doing. We're going to bring our right knee over towards our left side for our twist. So we're aiming at keeping this right shoulder blade on the mat. Good, nice deep twist of the spine. Good, let's roll back onto our backs. Extend that right leg up above. Hold on at the calf, the thigh, the calf, the toes. Slight flex in the foot, get that deep stretch through the back of the legs, or the back of the right leg. Good, so we're going to let this right foot drop over towards our right side. Wherever you were holding, again, thigh, calf, foot, toe. Slight flex in your left foot, helps keep this side down on the mat. You want that left side staying down. It's your anchor. Good, coming back up. Last good down the middle stretch. Lift your head and chest off the mat. Good, lower down, let's switch sides. Left knee into the chest first, straighten that right leg out. Good, now extend that left leg again. Hold on at the thigh, the calf, the foot, the toes. Slight flex. Good, so we're going to flex our right foot that's on the mat. Activate that side. We're going to anchor it down and open up that left leg out towards the left side. You can airplane your right arm out also. Good. Back through center. Let's go down the middle stretch. You can lift off the mat if you like. Good. Left knee into the chest. Pull that right knee in. Extend the legs. Good. So waterfall here, one of my favorite poses. Just take a few breaths. We're not working at pulling the legs in. Just sort of letting them hang out there. All right, so it's good for your heart to get your feet above your heart every day. Gets new blood into your heart. It's also super relaxing. This is a great pose to do before you go to sleep at night. It's great to do if you're stressed out. In these stressful times, it's good to do often. So take a few breaths, maybe point and flex your toes if that feels nice for you. Good, so we're going to add on here, we're almost done. Let's widen, so a straddle, hands underneath for more support. On the inside for a little extra, you can even reach for the toes or the feet. Good, now butterfly here, so we're going to keep the knees bent or bend the knees, bring the bottoms of the feet together. Working the knees away from the midline. Good. Let's turn this into a happy baby. So the hands are going to stay on the feet, or even if you have the calves, feet are going to come apart, bottoms of the feet towards the sky. My neighbors are really wondering what I'm doing right now. Maybe a little gentle side to side rock, if that's okay for your back. This pose is really good for lower back release. Good. Let's bring the knees together. Let the feet find the mat. And I'm going to take at least a minute or so Shavasana with you. So this is a time to just relax your body, relax your mind, come back to your breath, and just kind of let that mind and body connection get back together. So find a comfortable spot on your mat, on the floor, on the carpet, wherever you're at, out in the sun. If your knees are bent, let the knees gently rest on each other so you don't have to worry about holding them up. Arms can come down by the side. You can also straighten your legs out. And take a couple deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth. Take that quick body scan, start down at your toes. Relax the muscles moving up your body, moving up your legs, into your hips, your core, your tummy, and your back. Let your shoulders get very heavy on the mat. Let your neck relax. Soften your jaw muscles, your facial features, and the space between your eyes. Allow your body and mind to relax for a few moments. Video. If you're ready, slowly start waking back up. Begin your deep breathing again. Wiggle your fingers and your toes. And let your feet find the mats. And roll over one side or the other. Take another breath there. And when you're ready, back into a nice, easy seated pose. I want to thank you for hanging out with me. Sorry about all the technical difficulties, people driving by. But I got my vitamin D today, and I hope you got yours, even though we are inside or quarantined, self-quarantine, social distancing. Go out and get your vitamin D. There's not much better than the vitamin D. So I want to remind you to wash your hands. If you feel sick, don't get out. Check on your family. Check on your neighbors. Even if they seem that they're doing okay, phone call, quick text can mean the world to somebody. So always remember other people, and then and remember yourself. So take care. Again, thank you. I will get better on the videos, I promise. I'll do another one. This one's in 2 parts. This is part 2. I'll get it down. You guys have a wonderful day. Thank you for spending your time with me. Namaste.